Hello everyone, this is Yash from Mystic Lab, and today I will be breaking down the teaser trailer of Shang-Chi, and I found many new details that many of the YouTubers just missed out. After I watched at least about 20 to 30 times in a very slow motion, then I realized, oh my god, there are so many things to talk about. So let's get started without wasting any time into the video, and here we go. So the teaser starts with this hall entrance background where you can see a circular hall entrance which reminds of the Shang-Chi rings, which has been not as a ring but as a bangle to be presented in this movie. Second thing to notice in this dark hall is thunder noises in the background, as well as there are 5 doors present in this room. The first Easter egg we found out is that there are ring-like structure embedded inside of the door, and if you count out the total ring, you will find out it's 10. That's Legend of the Ten Ring, which is the title of the movie. So that's a really good direction and production done by the Marvel at this point.
I gave you 10 years to live your life.
Moving on to the next scene, you can see a car BMW just parking up, and you can see the actor Shang-Chi, which currently works as a valet, and while you can also see is the actress Kate, which will be the Shang-Chi's girlfriend in this specific movie, where if you zoom out to this very small section, you will see they both work in the Paramount company, and something related to acid written in Chinese as well. Thing to notice here is as soon as he catches up and give a card to this person, actress Kate gets shocked for some reason, and I still don't know what exactly went wrong because he just gave a card to that person, but there is some hidden comedy which lies inside of the movie that we don't know yet. But yeah, the reaction of the Kate, that is the Easter egg I found out.
You see me rise. And where did that get you?
Moving on to the next scene, you can see the Shang-Chi and his girlfriend are moving away from the bar, and in this specific scene you see a bike next to the Shang-Chi as well as some movie posters next to the Kate. Look at the color combination of the bike, it's red and black, as well as look at the poster color combinations, red and black. So a well done production work towards the team of the Marvel. So this is one of a good Easter egg that I really liked it. But I'm not done yet. I also wanted to point out what clothes Kate is wearing. It's more of a flowery theme which is going on somewhere. So there is a theory that I have in mind. I'll tell you in the future, but just remember, she's wearing flowery kind of clothes. I'll point out later in the video.
You walked in my shadow. I trained you.
Okay, moving on to the next scene where you can see his dad, Wen Wu, and also his master, death dealer, which trained him from a very early age, are present in this scene. What to notice is the Easter egg is there is a poster of a human body next to them, and there is a book and a pen at the bottom of it, which means Shang-Chi has also to learn about the human body, where he can deal more damage by hitting at the more critical point the fastest way. Now moving ahead to the next scene where the Shang-Chi is a child right now, and he's moving inside of a bar, I believe, and over here you can see his father having a 10 ring on his hand which is lightened up, and he's attacking all these goons. To notice over here is when he starts to attack, look at the background color. The light behind the window has a very different approach. So when he's about to hit, the light changes from dark to light. Maybe I believe there is a helicopter behind the window, and that's just my theory. I don't know what's happening in this video, but there is some change in the lighting in that. And let's jump to the next clip. You can see the teenager Shang-Chi hitting down the ninjas like it's a piece of cake for him. But a small detail to notice here, his father Wen Wu and the death dealer are looking of what he is doing, how he's training, how he's hitting down the ninjas, maybe evaluating him in the longer run. So this is one of the Easter eggs that I found out in this clip. Moving ahead, in this clip you can see is there is a locket he's wearing, and he's wearing in each and every clip of it. So there is some relationship with this locket and him and his father getting connected. I don't know, maybe this is something to look forward to ahead. Talking of well direction, look at this, a photo after the end of the fighting scene, which is so rushed that many YouTubers and many people might have missed this small detail. But behind Shang-Chi you can see a bar which is cracked off into two half by those blade persons. So it was very ferocious fighting that you can see that have happened between both of them. Moving back to the fighting scene, you can see that Shang-Chi kicks those faces with his boots, and that's a very cool fighting scene, I 100% say. But a small detail where, look at the poster at the top of the bus which says "work it out," and on the other side a photo of a shoe. That's a very cool detail. I believe at the very same spot where Shang-Chi kicks those faces with the shoes, a poster of the shoe is there. So you can see the level of direction Marvel has done in every scene of this movie. Hats off, man. While the fight is over, you can see there is still trouble which is going on in the bus. It is out of control, but during all this chaos happening, you can see a person in the corner with the camera who is recording everything, whatever happening inside of this bus. And I believe this would be future connected, like the Captain America holding his shield for the very first time. And it's not like Marvel is putting out all these video photos by themselves, but there was actually a person present during that period of time who was taking the photo, and it was thereafter presented 80 years after in his memorial. All the things in Marvel universe is definitely connected. Over here you might be asking why Kate is driving up the bus. The first thing to notice is the driver handle is broken down, and if you notice this very minutely, there is the bus driver which is unconscious because something would have happened in this fighting scene, and which is present at the back seat if you watch it out in a very slow motion. So this is one of a small detail that I found, and it was mind astonishing to me as well. Over in the next clip you can see there's a helicopter and which is attacking a building, and the glasses are falling off. You can see inside there is Kate and Shang-Chi present over here, and it's been attacked by no other than is Dead Dealer, which is also wearing the same 10 rings logo towards his belt area. The same thing was worn by the blade person in the previous clip. So this is an attempt by Dead Dealer now to actually take Shang-Chi back to the China after the failed attempt of the Blade guy and all these goons. Okay, now in this clip you can see a helicopter is landing down towards the army base, I believe, but the Easter egg I found out is the helipad landing is actually made up of 10 rings logo. That's something that they have done is very quietly. And second thing to notice in this same clip is all the people wearing the clothes are ninjas wearing black theme clothes. Also the base theme is also black, while the helicopter is also black. The whole army camp is somewhere in the mountains. You can also see is the megaphone and cameras which are present in the top of the wall, totally giving a feeling of an older army camp they were used to be. And I'm specifically intrigued by the black color theme which is given to his father. I'll tell you why I'm intrigued by that later on in the video. And if you see it clearly, the people who are coming out of the helicopter, you can see is the Kate, the Shang-Chi, his father in the white suit, the blade person who was previously attacking Shang-Chi, and also I believe is her sister because she has the same necklace, the green color necklace as Shang-Chi is wearing throughout the whole movie. Speaking of legacy, many YouTubers have predicted that the Shang-Chi is been forced to China to continue his dad's legacy, but it's not the case. Over here, Wang clearly says,
Son, it's time for you to take your place by my side.
That he wants Shang-Chi to work under his own side. Because he has the ring, I believe he already has immortality. He don't need anybody to continue his legacy in a way, but all the people he can gather, the stronger people he can gather, so that he would be one of the strongest in the world. Moving ahead, you can see is his father is somewhere in this auditorium where the water has been splashed towards his, and you can see all the water movement is slow motion. So this is one of the thing which the 10 rings could do. And one Easter egg that you should definitely have noticed is there is a photo of a woman on the very left corner, which you can see for a very minute time. I believe it's his Shang-Chi's mother, and it's been kept over here as for the memory of who she was actually. And the last and the final unique Easter egg that I found out was during the fighting scene, and that is a theory that I want to tell you from the very beginning, and here it goes. So in this clip you are seeing the Shang-Chi is wearing his red attire while his dad is wearing the black attire with all this ring present, and he is attacking Shang-Chi. But if you look at the background over here, you can see a flower which is on one of its door, and if you clearly look on the background, there is something chaos happening. There are people fighting, the black people are fighting the red people. So what exact thing is happening in the background right now? I have a question that who is fighting whom. So I have a theory about it, like the Shang-Chi is from his mother's side, which is all the flower thing that you have previously looked on the wall, and his father is from the ninja side, which is everything black and which has dominated everything, not just the ninja kingdom but also the flower kingdom, if you are really understanding me right now. So Shang-Chi might have realized what actually happened in the past and how his dad actually dominated with the help of the 10 ring, and because of it his mother has to die, and maybe this is the fight related to it, not more about his father wanting him back. Definitely mother is involved in it, and we don't know the story yet, but this is my assumptions based on what I have seen over here. And it also justifies this scene where you can see all the horses are in black color while all the people standing are in red color, and there is a kingdom in the background. But if you notice properly this scene over 100 times, you will understand what exact things are happening. Is the black are attacking the red one, but red are doing nothing, just because at the front of the army you can see a leader, which is the Wangu, and he actually attacked first, created a part to the hallway directly rather fighting all the army people, and army because of it are shocked and what to do, and they are just looking at each other, and that's what I think the scenery is justified with. So here you go guys, these are all the details and breakdown plus Easter eggs that I found out in this small teaser trailer. I have to look many times across just to find out what exact things are happening and how the story is matching, because the idea of his dad wanting him back doesn't actually fit in my head. There should be much more deeper meaning to all those Marvel movies, and this is my storyline, my justification after this teaser. If you really like this video, you know what to do. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more detailed nerdy video like this, and we'll see you lads in the next video. Until then, stay amazing, stay awesome.